Discipline is a form of self-love. Discipline is a form of self-love. Your discipline is not just about what you're going to do, but it's about what you're not going to do. And as a form of self-love, you're like, I'm not going to put junk trash into my body. Today, I want to talk about why structures and discipline are honestly the game changer if you want to level up your life, if you have intentions, if you have desires, if you have things that you want to create. And personally, in my life, this was the game changer, because in this industry, sometimes in wellness, a little bit of personal development, some parts of this space are very like airy fairy, go with the flow, just when things come to you. And that absolutely has a time and place. Like, I love that side of me. But when it comes to grounding things, when it comes to creating systems, when it comes to creating structure, when it comes to increasing your discipline, I feel like that's what really creates the space for the go with the flow, for the next level self-care, for, like that just good feeling. So let's get into it. I want to talk about 3 spaces and ways where I'm seeing a lot of women, and it's like, yeah, like we can increase our systems, our structures, our discipline here, and we can automate it and embody it to increase all of the, like fun, juicy things that we want in our life. And it's so interesting because I feel like discipline and structure and systems get a really bad rep. But when you think about it, that's really the foundation of your house, your inner house, your well-being, like your personal house. It has to be built on something. It can't be built on air, Like, everyone needs a foundation, a root system, a structure. And for some reason, when you hear the words discipline, when you hear systems, when you hear structure, a lot of people, and like maybe even the previous version of me, like, you cringe a little bit. It feels constricting. You're like, ooh, like, discipline, I can't do nothing. Like, I gotta be disciplined, and I gotta be strong, and I gotta be this, and I gotta be that. And it's just like, no, that's not true. Like, how can we change our relationship to have healthy discipline, healthy systems, healthy structures, so that we can create the foundation for our dream life, for our dream home, our dream bodies, our dream careers, our dream relationships? So the first area I put is foods and fitness, because recently, maybe within the past month, a few people have told me like, wow, you're really disciplined. And in my head, I was like, what? And I thought about it, and I was like, wow, I have reached a new level of discipline when it comes to the foods that I put into my body, with my fitness journey. Because when you think about discipline, and when you think about your body, instead of it feeling like something that's controlling, that's constricting, that's etc., like, really think about how can you love discipline, because discipline is a form of self-love. Discipline is a form of self-love. Your discipline is not just about what you're going to do, but it's about what you're not going to do. And as a form of self-love, you're like, I'm not going to put junk trash into my body. That's it. I love my body enough where I'm not going to put just anything and everything inside of it when it comes to the foods that you eat. And when it comes to your fitness, you're like, I love my body so much that I want to create a strong vessel, a strong body. I want to have muscles. Muscles are so important, which is, why I love Pilates. But yeah, like, I love my body so much. I just want to take care of it so well. And I want it to be the most strong, the most healthy, the most vibrant, the most aging well body that it could possibly be. Like, I want to age well. I want to feel youthful as I age. I want to be one of those 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds that's still like bendy and active and doing things. And in my 70s, like, I want to be a poppin' old person. I want to be a popping old person. So let me have the discipline now, because discipline is love. Discipline is love. Let me have the discipline now to do what I need to do, to clean up what I need to clean up, to remove things I need to remove, to create a system and structure, whether that's a daily to-do list, a weekly to-do list. So that's what I do. I have a daily to-do list, and my daily to-do list isn't the one that's like every single day. It's not like write, like do all this stuff for work and write this and do that and da, da, da. It's not. It's more like things for me. It's like read every single day, meditate every single day, fitness, and then I put intermittent fasting. Like, that's my daily to-do list. That's automated. It's technology. Like, use the things that you need to do where you can just automate it and it pops up fresh every single day. And then I have a weekly to-do list. And my weekly to-do list, the majority of it is also like things for me. And here's the thing, when it comes to systems and structures, it's really also a form of boundaries, because what you're doing is you're creating the systems and the structures to do what you need to do. I still see so many women who don't really have systems and structures for the things that they actually love, and then they never get to it because they're still checking emails before 9 a.m., still checking emails all day after 5 p.m. for, like a company that they might not really even feel that good about. And then what they really want to do is to learn how to sing or to practice guitar or to become an artist or to become a photographer. And they don't have any systems or structures in place to say, no, I'm going to commit 3 hours every single week to what I love to do. So I invite you, how can you commit time, create structures for what you love to do? Like, we can keep it old school. You can put a pen, a paper, go get a journal from Target, TJ Maxx, whatever, and just write daily to-do lists, weekly to-do lists, and make sure you are scheduling time for what you love to do, because habits are actually what changes character. Habits are what create character. You can read an inspirational book and you can love everything in it, but you actually have to create the habits to make sure that it doesn't just fizzle away. Like, whatever you're learning in the book, whatever you're learning, create daily habits, weekly habits, so that you're staying consistent, and that's how you see and progress and create change. So that is my message for today. I hope this serves someone. I really invite you to think about your relationship with discipline, and how discipline is a form of love. Is really just saying, okay, like, I'm very clear on what I'm going to do, what I'm not going to do, and you make decisions about that, and you stick to your decisions. You're like, okay, I'm deciding I'm going to take care of my body. I'm deciding I'm going to cut out X, Y, and Z. I decide I want to be healthy, and I get to be healthy, and I get to love myself, and I get to achieve my dreams. And it's just so sad that so many women, we're still giving so much of our energy and allowing people to drain us. It's almost like, let's say you have the most beautiful vase in the whole world, and you fill it up with the most pure water, like gold, liquid gold. You fill it up with liquid gold, and that's what we are. That's what you are. That's what I am. And then we just allow any old thing, any little scraggly callawag. That's a word I made up. I was thinking of another word, but it's a country word, and I'm not country, so it didn't come out right. we let any old whatever just come up to this liquid gold vase and drain and suck the life out of us, whether that's people, whether that's places, whether that's a job. Like, how can you create systems, structures, boundaries, and discipline with your job? How can you say no more Like, create these systems so that you don't let anything and everything, just drain your liquid gold. And I think in an ideal world, we all are overflowing that liquid gold onto like the rest of the land. We're letting the liquid gold just pour out of us and overflow, and then there's more for everyone else. And then that gold is, it's it's on the trees, it's on the plants, and everything goes. And then it's just like a whole, like a gold garden. But if we're letting things drain us, we can never get to that place of overflow. So increase your discipline, increase your structures, increase your systems that allow you to live your best life. I will see y'all in the next one, and that is it for today. Goodbye.